Hey guys, it's your girl Rose.
And Kira.
Welcome back to Happy and Classy. We're super excited because we're gonna do a favorite things video today. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. We've been kind of planning this one. We decided to do this last night and then we just got super pumped about it.
Yep.
So we're gonna see what all else happens.
Yeah.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Let's do favorite movie.
Good
the
one.
Lorax and Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That was my phone. It squeaked. It was
what?
Yeah, that was my phone. That wasn't one of the dogs.
I totally thought it was one of them.
I think mine is Titanic or I love this movie. It's the one you don't like.
You're making the lighting go weird.
I'm sorry. I love Dirty Dancing. And Kira doesn't like Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
And I don't know how, but I love Dirty Dancing.
Favorite book? Let's do that one. We have props for this one.
Oh!
It's really hard, and I don't have my favorite books here because
I don't either.
I'm in my dorm, and I only brought books I haven't read, pretty much. So, my favorite books, and just like characters and like everything in my life has to do with Alice in Wonderland, The Wizard of Oz,
And the spin-off of Wizard of Oz.
and absolutely everything Wicked. Absolutely everything. So these are my classic editions from Barnes & Noble that I love with all of my heart.
If you go on a road trip with her, I swear, this child will spend 10 minutes singing Dancing Through Life. She will sing all of the notes, and then she'll sing all of the music.
Yes. I know every song, and I haven't been able to see the musical live. Okay, you go.
So I don't have my favorite book. My favorite book is Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen. I can literally read the last page on that book and then flip back to the beginning.
Yeah.
And I will just do that for hours. Other than the Harry Potter series, which obviously is like my favorite. This is my super awful beat up copy of The Great Gatsby, which has,
you know their love.
Which has, I stopped because I stopped being able to read it. But it has notes in the margin because I read it. I bought it before we read it in school, and then I read it before that, and then I made all of my notes, and then it was really easy whenever we read it in school.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And then my other favorite is To Kill a Mockingbird, and subsequently Go Tell a Watchman, or Go Set a Watchman.
Go Set a Watchman.
Go Set a Watchman.
Yeah.
Which I also have in my room. But this book, I just love it because it talks about everything that we don't want to talk about. And a lot of people consider it to be a really boring book, and a lot of people really don't like it.
I think my favorite book is The Night Circus. It's so good. I read it on my Kindle first, and then it was on sale at Barnes & Noble, and I bought it on hard copy too. Favorite show would be The Office. I know it sounds really basic, but it's the first show that me and my fiance watched all the way through together. He had watched it all the way through. He loved it. I never really was into it, and then once the whole series was on Netflix, he was like, "You have to watch this. It's awesome. We are Jim and Pam." And so I was like, I don't know what that means. So I watched it, and I fell in love. So it's I rewatched the whole series all the time. I love it so much, and that's probably my favorite show besides Parks and Rec and Friends.
I love Grey's Anatomy, but I love Friends. Friends is my go-to feel-good show. New Girl.
So good.
I want season 5 of New Girl, and I love it. I love that show so much. I'm so emotionally invested in Nick and Jess and Schmidt and Cece. I'm so emotionally invested now. It's awful. I like Ghost Adventures.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love ghost shows.
I do too. Oh, and then other favorite show? Fixer Upper.
Yes, me and Daniel are literally going to be the Canadian Fixer Upper.
They are. It's gonna be so cute.
Cause me and Joanna are almost the same person, and literally Daniel and Chip are the same person.
It's ridiculous.
It's awesome. We want to do this their exact business one day. Before I even watched the show, I was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna be an interior designer and I want to sell decor and stuff. And then Daniel wants to flip houses and build things. Favorite season?
Summer.
Winter. I love snow. I hate it when it's hot. Okay,
You
what's
love
your
me.
favorite color?
Purple and mint.
My favorite color is pink or gray. I love gray. What's your favorite animal?
This was my treat to myself the other night because I had an extra discount at work. So I got my Foxy mug. But I love foxes. I don't know why. Like, it's not something that, like, has been a long time thing.
Yeah.
Like, it started in environmental science last year, and they just, like, showed pictures of, my professor just, like, showed pictures of foxes all the time. And I just fell in love with foxes. And I want a domesticated fox. Not really, because that's really rude to them. That's really mean to them. But at the same time, I really kind of want a domesticated fox. So,
Yeah.
this is my foxy.
Cute. My favorite is a honeybee, but I have nothing with honeybees on them. But that's my favorite. Other favorites, my favorite place is Canada. My favorite place. This is a really cute notebook Daniel's mom got me. It's got Canada money in it. Yay.
That's so fancy.
I know. They're so pretty.
My favorite place is Savannah, Georgia. I love Savannah.
Yep.
I love Savannah.
My favorite thing are Tsum Tsums. I have a bunch of them. There.
I got my giant Dory. This was a birthday gift from my job last year. Is this giant Dory, and I use him as a pillow, her as a pillow all the time. I love her. I love Dory.
I got my Marie the day before move-in my freshman year. I love Marie. I want a white cat one day to name her Marie.
So those are a few of our favorite things.
Yeah. Get to know us a little more. Bye!